This is Houston, we're copying. F2, I'm at 1/160th second. Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now. Roger, we copy. Pretty good total jump. And step off the land now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Alright, here we go again. In the previous video, I mentioned that we were coming up to our 1-year anniversary. I don't know how you managed to mess up that word, but I just totally slaughtered it. Anniversary. Our clan's been together for 1 year, a little bit over that now. And you know what? I don't think people are going to come back in the same sense. I don't think we'll ever get back to those days. Those were great. But I still wanted to get together with some of the old characters. We've got here Superman and Tanky for life. And just figured to try some different things. Superman's a big proponent of Striker, and we've got these lovely Hunter XTs that we all worked so hard to gain in the first challenges. I think that's what actually burned me out on Tanky, was all that grinding. But yeah, they look great, and Strikers are cool weapons, so we're going to be trying it. I want to give a shout out to OPJoshua, who's one of the original members, and he was a complete boss with Striker. He used to use it back when it wasn't nearly as good, and so this was actually the very combo that he used all the time, except his were M2. So I want to give him a shout out on that. Haven't forgotten you, bro. I miss our conversations. Great character, and he was a character. But so moving on, we're playing Assault. Superman and I are both rocking the Striker and Hunter, and Tanky for Life is rocking Hunter and M2 freeze. It's almost M3, but gotta earn those crystals, and he's upgrading his freeze to M3, and then hopefully he will be able to start getting it to M4. So I'm just hanging out on this bridge here. We're playing defense, but man, the opponents don't really seem to come up here as much, and so it basically allows me to just sit here and just pick the opponents apart. And man, the Striker is only like 10 or 12, maybe 13 out of 20, so it's getting up there, but it's definitely not M4. It's working out really well, so feeling good. We've got a solid defense in the base, but I gotta get out because Striker is not a close range weapon, and I'm gonna foolishly try to take out this guy, and it might work, I'm not sure. I guess I did make it. But yeah, also this is post-commentary gameplay, so if it sounds a little noob, that is why. I was talking, we were having fun while we went along, but some of the people don't want their voices to be on chat, so I'm going to try to honor that as well. And I don't know what I was doing here. Striker's vertical aim is not the greatest, so going down the ramp didn't let me get the lock on him, otherwise he would have been dead. But we're doing pretty well. 8 kills, 2 deaths. It's a good start. There is Tanky with his noob M2. He will have M3 shortly, but he's doing really well. He actually was covering lots of territory this game, getting a lot of freeze damage, and we're going to pop overdrive. Boom! There it is. And so I'm going to try to get back up on this bridge, try to take out that Vulcan. He does not have drugs. Unfortunately, he does have protection, but he backs up, and I'm noob completely. Thankfully, Superman comes to help, and I shoot the ground. So he just knows what he's doing a lot more than I do. Unfortunately, the Vulcan is targeting him, so I get some extra shots. Unfortunately, he does self-destruct. I'm going to take out this shaft player if possible and get some points off and get another kill. So I've got double damage that's ready to go. I am struggling on the health department, and that rail will take me out. Rail's a really good, another really good turret. I'm glad that they've buffed some of the other turrets, so not everybody's always playing with rail protection. It allows rail to have some gameplay more than it used to, even though technically it is weaker overall. It is probably my favorite turret. It's really fun, but man, Striker is just... There's a lot of gameplay that it offers, a lot of strategy, because you can't just charge in there, although I love freeze. I love charging in there and juking around the opponents. I don't know what this knucklehead was doing, but he's being a complete chump, as he always is. It is important to be, and I'm just going to die here like a boss, because who doesn't want to die? I don't know what Limo is doing, but he is unbreakable. wrecking everybody with his Vulcan. 15 kills, 1 death. I have doing well, 2nd place, but not those kinds of numbers. I think the opponents are figuring it out a little bit more. We actually played an assault game after this on one of the maps, and I was just sitting back, sending rockets through the center and doing absolutely garbage amounts of damage to them. And then they figured it out and decided not to stand out in the open. So probably should have fired 1 shot, but I still can't hit anything that's moving with Striker. So Superman takes a shot. See this Aceta. I feel like this should be a good kill, and I'm able to get it. The cool thing about Strikers, you do the rockets aren't instant kills, so you have to hit it. The lock-on is fine, but that also takes a while. It just kind of feels like throwing a football is what the heck kind of a shot was that? I will never know, but Superman self-destructs, and this Aceta's doing it, but I didn't realize I was getting shot, so I was just hanging out in the line of fire, and then I moved and let the Aceta take the fire, unfortunately, which was dumb of me. He probably would have not charged if I hadn't been there, so I will apologize here in the chat. That was bad. You don't want to let your Acetas die. It was not intentional. It's unfortunate because he was doing a great job healing me, and then I will die a horrifying death to an Aceta. Poetic justice. So we're up 64 to 20, 65 to 20. Limo is hanging out in there with his freaking Vulcan just wrecking everybody. I don't know. I was hoping that this person would pop overdrive, and they did. Thankfully, I was able to get it, but I take a lot of damage from the Vulcan. And Dave gets some damage, but you're not going to win taking standing in the rain. He's able to get the kill, though. And tanky 369 for life, like a boss, cooling us down, keeping that heat damage. And alright, so that's going to be it. So after a fast start, I ended up not doing the greatest. 11 kills, 7 deaths. I mean, it's solid. I'll take it. We won. So yeah, GG to everybody. It was a good game.